Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing really good. I am back with another video, and this time it's about Elon Musk. Now, a lot of y'all know a lot of the stuff that Elon Musk has been doing, all the havoc he's wreaking upon the country, and he has got a lot of people and Americans concerned because he's doing a lot of activities that are just really suspicious, especially with him up in the treasury having access to our social security and financial information. Like, first of all, he's not even an elected official. He's just another billionaire and the so-called owner of Tesla, and has no business, just because Trump gave him permission. This crook still has no business up in the treasury having access to all sorts of information, especially information that belongs to the American people. So that's been causing a lot of national concerns, and a lot of white people are protesting. Yes, a lot of white people have been protesting against, what Elon Musk has got going on up there in the treasury. And, just like these protests that are happening, that these Mexicans are doing, as well as all these illegal immigrants, I noticed that these white people that are protesting against Elon Musk, there are no black people participating in these protests, which is a good thing. It's a good thing because white people have been the number one oppressors of black people for over 400 years. And up until now, they haven't formally apologized for what they have done to you during slavery. They still haven't given you reparations up until now. And yet alone, even when it comes to the Native Americans, who are the original inhabitants and the Americans of this country, these fucking white people, they have not formally apologized on behalf of their predecessors for what their predecessors, especially Christopher Columbus, has done to Native Americans. And how they got this country, how they stole this country and they made it their own, just like what they've done to Australia and New Zealand and South Africa. Those fucking white people that live there haven't apologized for what their predecessors have done on those lands, and the crimes against humanity and nature that they committed. So it's a good thing that black people are minding their own business and staying away from the affairs of these fucking crackers and Mexicans, Asians, Arabs, and illegal immigrants, because these groups of people have never had your backs. Whenever black people experience police brutality and get shot in the streets, these crackers keep telling you that if you're only abiding by the law and following the law and doing what the police tells you to do, you wouldn't be getting shot. That's what they always tell you. So now they're out here protesting. Mexicans are fighting against the U.S. government uh, against deporting them, especially if they're illegal. And these white people are protesting against Elon Musk and Trump. And they are also calling for black people's help, and black people are simply saying that they don't want to be involved in white people's business, especially because, like I said, white people have been black people's number one oppressors. Yes, I know the Arabs were the first ones to enslave black people. We'll get to that in another topic for the sake of this video, but these fucking crackers for the longest time have been black people's number one enemy. So, out of all groups of people on this planet, they are the very least people who should expect anything from black people. Because they should not expect anything from black people. They should not expect black people to come for their help and aid. Because that's just not going to happen. Like what many black people on social media are saying, black people are just done. Black people are just done messing with the affairs of these crackers. Okay? So, anyway, to get to the main point of this video, another bigger YouTuber whose name is Deborah Ya. She runs a channel on YouTube called Redirecting. It used to be called Black Education TV several years ago, but she changed it to Redirecting. She talked about recently how Elon Musk is becoming a national security threat to the UK. How the UK is deeming Elon Musk as a national security threat because, of course, of this the havoc he's wreaking here on U.S. soil. You know, it's not he's not just a national security concern to his fellow Americans, but also to other parts of the world. They're worried that Elon Musk is gonna break into their systems and be able to, hack and steal their information. And this is not shocking news to me, because recently I read, before I even found out about this, France is planning on retaliating against the U.S. should the U.S. ever attempt to take control of Greenland. Because even before Trump got inaugurated last month, that fucking whiny ass adult, Big Baby, has been talking about how he wants to take over Greenland, how he wants Greenland to become a part of the U.S., which 85% of Greenlanders don't want nothing to do with the U.S. at all, as they should, because Greenland is overseas territory. Greenland is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark in Europe, okay? So the U.S. has no business, trying to take control over Greenland. But I read an article about France threatening to retaliate against the U.S. should the U.S. attempt that. France is planning on supplying and aiding Denmark with troops to fight back against the U.S. if they attempt to take over Greenland. And based on what I'm seeing and noticing, with the current situation going on with Trump, Elon, and foreign relations, it's really sad. It's really sad because a lot of these countries that are getting fed up with the U.S. have been long-term allies with the United States, especially during World War II, when, the Allies were fighting against Nazi Germany and Japan. But even though I say this is sad, me personally, this does not sadden me. Whatever these crackers got going on does not sadden me, okay? Because as an Asian, these crackers have also committed a bunch of atrocities towards Asian people that they have never ever up until now formally apologized for. They didn't apologize for the Hiroshima bombings in 1945, killing millions of innocent women, children, and elderly people, all because of the role Japan had with the Axis powers during World War II. They bombed the shit out of Japan. And centuries, actually I won't say centuries, because this actually didn't happen too long ago before World War II. Decades and decades later before that, the Filipino-American War happened, where Philippines wanted to become completely after Philippines gained independence from Spain. America didn't want to put up with that, so they tried to colonize and take control of the Philippines, which started the Filipino-American War because the Filipinos wanted complete independence. They don't want nothing to do with these Western influences. So the U.S. said no. They're gonna try to take over and control over the Philippines. So that was started the Filipino-American War, where they killed and murdered like hundreds, thousands, about, if I'm not mistaken, about more than 200,000 Filipinos. Okay, innocent lives that have been lost, all because Filipinos wanted independence from these Western influences. These crackers, these white people, have never apologized for. So nothing that happens to them makes me sad. Now, to a lot of people, okay, especially Americans, this is sad. This is a very sad thing for them. Times are changing, and for them it's not for the better, but for Mother Nature it is for the better. Because, America has been one of the many nations that's been committing so much crimes and genocides against millions of innocent people and against nature. And a lot of countries, especially, like I said, their long-term allies, are waking up to America, waking up to what America really and truly is, and they're just getting fed up. I used to briefly think that a lot of these European countries that are retaliating against the U.S. are, becoming repentant. But, when you think about it, they also have not formally apologized for what they have done in Africa. All the genocides, the colonization and imperialism they committed on the continent, all the millions of African lives they done killed off, and are really and truly responsible for why Africa is where it is right now, impoverished. Because African people just never had the chance to take control of the land themselves. These Europeans had to come in, colonize, take all the resources out of that land to make themselves rich, and the Africans broke and poor. And to make matters worse, you have the Russians and Chinese there now, which are also devils that the Most High needs to do away with. But so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. This does not surprise, scare, or sadden me a bit. I'm happy with what's happening, and I know the Most High has his purposes. And for those of us who are awake and aware to what's going on, we'll get through this as long as we as long as we stay prayed up and continue to look up to him and seek his support and guidance. Let's not be a part of the 2/3 that are gonna fall and go down to hell, because a lot of them still not realizing and waking up to what's going on and everything that's unfolding. Like what Deborah said, this is prophecy unfolding, and there's just nothing that these heathens can do. And they done committed so much wicked things. They're turning against each other, and we will just have to sit back and watch everything unfold and let them destroy each other while staying out of their affairs and businesses. But let me know what you guys think about this, and when I get the chance, I will be back with you on another video on another topic. Have a nice day.